Hi, Bob the Canadian here. If you're watching this video right now, one of three things is probably true. Maybe you've quit learning English and you're looking for ways to get excited about learning the language again. Maybe you're learning English right now, but in the past you've quit a few times and you're curious about the advice I give for people who want to start learning a language again after quitting. Or maybe you've never quit. In that case, this video is also for you because the same tips I give to help people get excited again about learning the language are also good tips to stay motivated for learning this crazy and fun language we call English. The first thing I recommend is this. Think of something you used to do when you were learning English that you really enjoyed. Maybe there's a comic book that you read when you were first starting to learn the language. Maybe there's a television show you used to watch or a movie that you just really enjoyed. Think of something that made you excited when you were first learning the language, and then go and either reread or rewatch that thing. Maybe it's a song. Maybe when you were first learning English, there was a really cool song that you enjoyed. Find that song back, put it on your phone, and listen to it a few times. Going back to the old things that you loved can sometimes really spark new energy for learning the English language. As well as doing something old, why not consider doing something new? Every week there are new English songs that you can listen to. Maybe find out what the most popular songs are right now in English and listen to them and see if you like them. Maybe you've been hearing about a brand new English television show at work or at school. See if you can find a way to watch it and see if it's any good. The other thing you can do is this, and it kind of connects the old with the new. Maybe you were watching an English television show and maybe there's a new season of that show available. Maybe you were reading an English novel and maybe there's a follow-up novel. Maybe there's another novel in the same series from the same author. So, second thing you can do to get excited about learning English again, try something new. The other thing you can do is think about past successes and future happiness. What I mean by that is this. Think about things you did when you were learning English before where you had a lot of success. Maybe you took an English test and you got a really good score. Maybe you learned an entire vocabulary set and you just knew all the words like the back of your hand. Think about things in the past where you were incredibly successful and try to remember how that felt. That can really give you new energy to learn the language again. And think about future happiness. Think about how you will feel in a year if you start studying English again today, or if you start studying English a bit harder. Think about how in 12 months you will be so happy that 12 months earlier you kind of started learning the language again. It will be a really good feeling. If you did quit learning English in the past, there was probably a reason. And it might be a good idea to figure out why you quit learning English. Maybe you didn't have enough time each week or each day. Maybe you didn't have the right teacher. Or maybe you were studying material that was just too hard. So try to think about why you quit learning English in the first place. Try to figure out what the problem was so that you can avoid that problem in the future or if you start learning the language again. This can be challenging, but it's a good thing to do. Whenever you quit doing something, it's always good to figure out why you quit doing it so that you can avoid those same problems again in the future. So I know that wasn't a lot of advice, but I'll finish by saying this. Sometimes a break is good. It's not bad to take a break from learning English. If you take a week or 2 weeks off, it might actually be good for you. There's nothing wrong with taking a break every once in a while. If you take 4 or 5 months off, though, that might be a problem. It might be hard to start again if you take that much time off. But certainly don't think that taking a break from learning the English language is a bad thing. It can actually be a good thing if you just do a little bit of it. Anyways, I want to finish by saying this. I encourage you to keep learning English. Make time for it in each and every day of your week. Take little breaks from time to time just so that you don't get too overwhelmed when learning the language, but certainly stick with it, make your future self happy, and just do the best job you can. Oh, and one more thing. If you have ever quit learning English and then started again, let us know in the comments below how you got excited about learning English again. I'd be curious to know, and I'm sure a lot of other viewers would like to know as well. Thanks. I'm Bob the Canadian. Thank you so much for watching this English lesson with me. If you are new here, don't forget to click that red subscribe button over there and give me a thumbs up if this video helped you learn just a little bit more English. And if you have some more time, why don't you stick around and watch another English lesson.